Hi guys, thought I'd make a vlog tonight. Haven't made one in a while. I got patches on my head. I didn't want to take it off and waste it, so I left it on for the video because I got a headache. I think it's just from not getting any sleep last night. Sherman and I were both up all night. We didn't get any sleep. We were both really sick. Stomach hurting so bad. Diarrhea like every 5 minutes. And then I was throwing up this morning, of course, and yeah, stomach's still bothering me. Sherm's still sick, but he goes to the doctor tomorrow, so that's good. But yeah, I just feel really bad today. Stomach's really bothering me. So, my niece had her orientation, last night for, Buckeye Hills. She's going there this year, and she's taken, medical office assistant classes. I guess if you pass their courses, you'll be able to get a job at a bank or at a doctor's office, receptionist anywhere, just places, like that. And they have to wear scrubs 4 days a week. And if they wear their scrubs 4 days a week, then Friday they get to dress how they want. And in the winter, they still have to wear their scrubs. And they're only allowed to wear a white long-sleeve shirt under it. And she is just so excited. I'm so happy for her. She was so happy last night. She just cannot wait to go get started. I've never seen two kids, her and Jimmy, Abby and Jimmy, love school as much as those two kids. But they've had such horrible home lives, And Abby's looking forward to it. She's like, I can't, I'm just so happy. It's the start of my future. Things are looking up for me. And she's like all excited about it. She can't wait to get started. And she's gonna like wearing the scrubs. She said it'd be like wearing a school uniform. It'd be cool. Plus the scrubs are cute. I know they are because I used to work in a nursing home and we had to wear them. And they also had to have nurses' shoes, white nurses' shoes. So they got to get them somewhere. I think school starts the 17th, but I'm not really sure. But I think it does. And the 18th is Dottie's birthday. I'm dreading that day coming. Every night's hard enough. Not alone. Her birthday, and then not being able to do what I wanted for her birthday because we didn't have enough money. I mean, I did one thing that I wanted to do, but I'm not going to be able to do the balloons like I wanted because we had to use the money we had left to get us something to eat over at the store, get some bread and stuff, because we didn't have any food. Our food stamps are gone. They keep cutting them, and we didn't have anything here to eat, so we had to go over and get some bread and this and that, because the only place we got to shop at's dollar stores around here, unless you want to go to the gas station, and they're even higher. So, you can't get much at the dollar store, and what you do get's expensive. And I really, really wanted to do the balloon thing so bad for her. Me and Sherm said we'll do it next month. That's the first thing we'll do. So, if we don't get to do it, which I know we won't because we're already broke, but we'll do it late for her. I don't like not being able to do it on her birthday, but we will get it done. Been looking at some dogs on the dog pound sites at Jackson and Chillicothe. I don't want a Jack. Some days I'm like, I really, really want another one because I'm so lonely. I never thought I'd want another one. And here it is, not even a year since Dottie's gone. And some days I find myself thinking, I really want another fur baby so I could, not feel so lonely all the time and have someone to, be here with me, and for someone who needs me to take care of them, help take care of them and play with them and give love to. And then, I could turn around the next day and then not want one at all. Thinking it was totally stupid that I even mentioned it, so I just don't know yet. But Jackson is a really good deal for 30. They're full. Jackson Pound is full. If you guys are looking for a fur baby, a dog, they are full, and they got a lot of big dogs. I'd like to have a big dog, but we're not allowed because, when you live in an apartment, you gotta follow certain rules, and I think they're only allowed to be like 25 pounds and under, and they gotta be little dogs. You're not allowed to have big ones in here. But they are overloaded with dogs at the Jackson Pound, and their adoption fee is only $30, and that includes a 5-in-1 vaccination, a leash and a collar, an adoption pack, a microchip implanted in case your pet gets lost, and I was thinking there was something else. Oh yeah, the dog tag. Comes with the dog tag as well, the county dog tag. Now that's good, 30 bucks. I mean, that's cheap just for the adoption fee alone. I saw one, her name was Darlin. It's a little black dog, little girl. I looked at her and she was older, she's four, they said either 4 or 5. And I kept looking at her, and the more I looked at her, the more I wanted her, but they did a video of her, and because, see, they kept putting her back on, putting her back on, putting her back on, every time they'd put up dogs, so nobody was adopting her, so I kept seeing her up there every single time they would put new dogs up, and I felt so sorry for her, because a lot of people don't like to adopt the older dogs, but I would rather adopt an older dog, because I know how much special care and stuff older dogs need, and they deserve to be loved till the end of their lives. And if I get one, I want to have an older dog. Plus, it'd be easier for us to take care of because pups are really hyper and active, and we just cannot. They're just like a baby. You gotta watch them 24/7, and it's just too much for us right now. Puppy is. But I felt sorry for her, and I figured that was why nobody was getting her, is because she was older. But then when they made a video of her, she was bigger than what I expected that she was. What she looked like in the picture. The video showed her walking around, and she was like twice the size as I thought. So I don't think I'd be allowed to get her anyway. And I fell in love with this one dog. I said I wanted a girl because I was afraid if I got a boy, he would hike his leg up and want to pee everywhere. But I don't know, guys. I started looking at the Humane Society in Chillicothe online, and there's this one dog on there named Brutus. He's a Beagle, and he's 7 years old, I think it said. So he's an older dog, and you could tell by looking at him, and just his face. Something about him reminds me of Dottie so much. Even though he's a boy, something about him reminds me of Dottie. I'm even dreaming about that dog. And he goes around they take him around the nursing homes, and he's all loved up on all the patients. He's really super friendly, and nobody will adopt him. They keep putting pictures on there of him saying, I want a forever home. I like to go to these places and see these people at the nursing home and get all this love, but I want my own home with my own people to love me. And it's just so sad. It breaks my heart. They got a picture of him looking out the window like he's looking up into heaven. And I can just picture me sitting here taking pictures of him 24/7. Brutus is his name. I don't know, I just fell in love with him. Their adoption fee is $47. Plus it's like $7 extra for something else. So theirs is higher, but still it's, cheap. And theirs comes with deworming as well, which of course I would be getting if I got him, or if I decided to get him, I would be going and getting a flea pill and worm pills from the vet every month anyways, like I did for Dottie. Because Trifexis works really good. You gotta get it from the vet. All you gotta do is take your dog to the vet and get a heartworm test. And did that for Dottie this year. The vet there was so nice. Dottie being spoiled, not wanting to get her blood taken. She was jerking back and crying before he even touched her. And he's like, I haven't even touched you yet. She don't like it. She just wanted me to hold her. Wanted Dad to hold her. But that's all you gotta do is have their blood taken to check and see if they got heartworms, which I knew she didn't because I had her on the pills. And of course hers came back negative, and if they come back positive, you have to treat that, which is, kind of costly. But if they don't have heartworms, all you gotta do is just get another test in another year or two, and you can keep getting a pill every month, and it covers fleas and all types of worms, including heartworms. And that's what I always got for Dottie. And it works really good. Worked really good. And if your dog's got fleas really bad, you can get Dista Confortis, and you don't even gotta have blood work for that one. The vet that I go to, he'll sell it to anybody, even if you don't even go there. And it's just for fleas, though, but it starts working within 10 minutes, and it really does work good. But the Trifexis, it's only like $20-some for a pill, depending on the weight of your dog. Dottie's was, I think, around 24, or 24, 26. It varied different. I don't know if the price kept changing, but regardless of the price, I was going to get it for her anyway. But Dottie's still good for a year. But she's not here. So my aunt's going there getting him for her dog. She's got an outside dog. She goes and gets him for him in Dottie's name. So she don't gotta get him blood tested, I guess. Which it's fine with me because Dottie can't use them anymore. The vet's he's a really nice guy. Sometimes when I think about getting another dog, I get so angry at myself. Thinking that Dottie's crying, thinking we don't love her anymore. That we can replace her very easily, And she'll never be replaceable. She's one of a kind. I just don't know what to do. I just get so lonely here sometimes. It's just not the same without Dottie here. She would have been 17 this month. Her birthday's the 18th. Just like mine was July 18th. Hers is August 18th. Should have been 17. She's a year older than my oldest niece. I got her when I graduated from high school in 1998. She was just born. Just a wee little baby. Fit in the palm of my hand. Wasn't even a wean from her mother. I had to feed her with an eye dropper. Special mother's milk you got at the vet, you know. She followed me around everywhere I went. Mom was trying to get me to take my niece's puppy. Because she got a puppy and my niece lives with my mom, you know. And I didn't want to, I said, I don't want a puppy. I want an older dog if I even get one. I haven't decided. She just wanted me to take that pup because she don't want to fool with it. Because they always do that. They'll get a dog and then mom will just want to take it and dump it out somewhere. She won't want to fool with it. And it's going to get big like a lab. And she knows we're not allowed to have that kind of dog here. But she don't care if we end up getting kicked out. She don't care about that. She's just trying to get rid of the dog to make it easier on herself. She doesn't care about, you know, what's best for me. And I know how it is with a puppy. Like I said, I raised Dottie since birth. They have to cut teeth just like babies do. They will chew on everything and they will eat anything. Dottie was so sick when she was a puppy. And I didn't know what was wrong with her. I kept taking her to all these different vets. In Kingston and Chillicothe. They was hooking her up to IVs and saying she had the flu. Then they was giving her all this medicine saying they thought she had parvo. And they had her on IVs and they had me giving her pills, but she couldn't take them and she just kept throwing up. And she wouldn't hardly do anything. She was like dying. And I finally found the right vet and he said she was going to die if he didn't do exploratory surgery. But if he did it, we still might lose her. But if he didn't do it, she would definitely die. I told him to do it, and I sat there and I waited the whole time till she came out of surgery. And they came out and showed me where she had ate the baby diaper. I had a job at the time, so I wasn't home. And my sister and her boyfriend lived there at the time. They had just had a baby. My sister was 16, and they wasn't responsible. It was when Abby was born, and the baby was Abby. And they would just leave diapers lay on the floor. They wouldn't even throw them in the trash. And diapers back in those days, in the 90s, had the plastic strip across the front of it, you know, with the cartoon on it or something. And Dottie ate that, and it was wrapped around in her intestines, and it was all green. And you got to watch her because she was always trying to get in the trash and eat the trash. You got to watch those pups. You got to watch them 24/7, and pups need a lot of attention, you know. You got to play with them and take them out a lot and do stuff with them, and I'm not able to do that kind of stuff. I just feel sorry for Bella. That's my niece's dog Mom's trying to get rid of. Because I know they're just going to end up throwing her away. Mom will end up getting rid of her. I feel like it's my fault because we didn't take her, but we can't. Because we'd just get in trouble because she's going to get, like I said, like the size of a lab. And you know how big those are if you've ever seen a lab. And a puppy just, you know, is too much for me. And Sherm does so much already by just taking care of me that, you know, Pup's just too much on him, too. If I get one, I just want, you know, an older dog like Brutus. Like Dottie was. Me and Dottie grew old together, I guess. kinda. She was with me since I was 18 and I'm 35 now. But yeah. Brutus just keeps tugging at my heart for some reason. I don't know why. I just wish somebody would give him a good home. I just want him to find a home, that's all. He looks like such a good boy. And it's just so sad that nobody will adopt him because he's, you know, older. He's 7. Such a good boy. He's a biggle, and it's at the Chillicothe, Ohio Humane Society for $47. And he's the sweetest guy. We've got tons of pictures of him on there, where they've had him at the nursing homes and stuff, visiting people. He just loves up on everybody. But I can't think of much more to talk about, guys. Just want to make a video. I haven't done a vlog in a while, so I thought I'd make one. I know I haven't been doing any videos except the Bible readings here for a while. I just ain't been feeling very well, especially today. But I'm going to try to get to making more videos for you guys. I gotta get to making some more children's Bible series videos and find some books or something to read to you guys as well. But I hope you guys have a great weekend. And if you watch my Bible readings, God willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow in my Bible reading video. Bye, guys.